of etymology, the origin of words, was really synchronic. But let's think, what is synchronic and diachronic? Well, synchronic in linguistics is the study of a language but in a particular period. And diachronic instead is the study of a language but through different periods of time. Plato was a pioneer of etymology. He also elucidated the relation between the word with a thing. But the Stoics adopt trade appropriateness of a word to a thing this time. So they decide to establish a doctrine that served as the foundation of etymological speculation through antiquity and the Middle Age. Etymology then was divided between grammarians and philosophers. Grammarians dealt with the descriptive type, but philosophers instead dealt with the denominative type. With nominative, it means that they associate the words to the root of morpheme.
I was checking out this old edition of the Merriam-Webster dictionary, which goes from letter A to letter G, but it contains some etymologies. I'm here to talk about grammarians and philosophers and how they perceived etymology in the past. Grammarians thought that if you wanted to know the meaning of words and their origin, you had to go back into time. And philosophers thought that you didn't have to analyze the history of words, but you had to find their essence. The grammarian Marcus Terentius Varro was trying to find the origin of the word horse, equ, in Latin. So he found out that this word came from equitus, horseman, from equitatis, cavalry. One philosopher, St. Augustine, he was very depressed one day because his mother died. And do you know what he did? He took a bath. Yes, he took a bath because the Latin word balneum came from a Greek word, balein anian, whose meaning was to drive away grief. So, St. Augustine was a pioneer. He was a pioneer when we talk about the semantic deep structure of words. He wrote one book, the Dialectica. In this book, St. Augustine said that trying to interpret one word was similar to trying to interpret dreams. That's why we can say that there is some similarity between St. Augustine and Sigmund Freud, because Sigmund Freud wrote this book about dreams. Another big contribution made to the synchronic etymology was made by Isidore de Seville. Isidore de Seville wrote Etymology or Originer. This book has been studied along the centuries by so many scholars that Curtius, the German linguist, called it the Grundbuch.
Hello, my name is Luis Manuel, and I will talk about etymologies, its origins, definitions, and at the end, I'll give you some examples. Etymology derived from the Greek words etymes, meaning true. Etymology was the first study of words, true meanings. Definitions. Etymology is the investigation of word histories. Every word in every language has a unique origin and history. Examples: in the Faro, know-it-all, cappuccino, Italian German, disaster, Italian Greek, handicap, English, jeans, Italian, salary, Latin.
You're in the 19th century. With the growing insight during the 19th century into language as evolution and as an ever-changing expression of every changing culture, the diachronic interpretation of the word developed by leaps and bounds. And regarding etymological diachrony, let's see its progress and time according to some authors' perspective. Well, here we have the first one. According to Lynch, etymological method changes with the prevailing linguistic theory. The second one, according to Pfister, diachronic etymology, once etymology origin, has turned into etymology histoire du mot. And the last one, from Humboldt into our century, etymology pays increasing attention to the contemporary functions and mutations of the word.
Say bye bye and thank you for your attention. God bless you.